Money, something everyone desires today and is working tirelessly for. Some people work for 6 hours, others for 8 hours, some for 10 hours, and some even for 12 hours. The invention of money was originally to buy or sell necessary items. But today, the need for money has increased exponentially. Now, a whole psychology revolves around money, which can be challenging for a sensible person. However, for those who understand the psychology of money, becoming rich isn't difficult. Today, all wealthy people understand the psychology of money. Ordinary people think that if they get a lot of money, they will quickly become rich. They dream of living in luxury cars and big houses, but in reality, this doesn't happen. Rich people treat money as a tool to find new opportunities, to make more money, and to gain freedom. Therefore, it's not important how much money you get. What's important is how you use that money. This is what we call the psychology of money. Rich people don't rush to buy expensive things as soon as they get money, nor do they spend it on luxuries. Instead, they invest it in property, businesses, and other opportunities. When their money doubles or triples, they then spend it on the things they need. Those who know how to spend millions and waste millions will never become rich. But those who know how to earn millions and invest them wisely will become wealthy. The simple point I want to convey is that money always stays with the person who understands the psychology of money. To understand this psychology, Morgan Housel has written an amazing book called The Psychology of Money. I will share 6 lessons from this book that will change your perspective on money. You'll start seeing money as an opportunity rather than just an end in itself. So let's start with lesson number 1, money handling. If earning money is important to you, then handling it properly is even more crucial. 90% of people in the world don't know how to handle money. They just get money and spend it. You will be surprised to know that an American spends around $400 per year on lottery tickets. They think they will suddenly win crores of rupees and become rich. However, this doesn't happen at all. People who win the lottery usually don't manage that money well. They don't use it wisely, and because they don't handle money properly, they end up poor again. After getting money, every person thinks, "Now I'll fulfill my desires." They'll buy an iPhone, wear expensive branded clothes, get a nice car, buy a house, and waste money on these things. Such people often end up poor again. If you have money and you spend it on expensive things, you'll have the things, but not the money. These things will depreciate in value day by day, and you'll have to spend money on their maintenance every day. Let me share a simple formula with you that can make you rich. Not only can you become rich, but you can stay rich. Spend 30% of your money on needs, 20% on wants. Wants are things you like to do or things you desire to buy. Travel, mobile gadgets. All of these should be managed with 20% of your income. The remaining 50% you should save, and with this saved money, you will make more money. Invest that money in different areas such as property, bank savings accounts with high interest, stocks, or any business where your money can grow. And don't do this blindly or take high risks. Always do proper research. So instead of spending your money on luxuries, learn to manage it wisely. And that was lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, luck and risk. The second lesson from this book tells us that luck can play a role in becoming rich. Morgan shares the story of Bill Gates in this book, illustrating how luck works alongside hard work and risk. In 1968, Bill Gates and Paul Allen worked on the invention of the computer, and it was successful. Bill Gates and Paul Allen studied at the same school and were very good friends. In 1968, there were around 300 million students in high school. 18 million students studied in America, and among them, 270,000 studied in high schools in Washington, where Bill Gates lived in the Seattle area. Among them, only 10,000 students attended schools, but in the Lakeside School where Bill Gates studied, there were only 300 students. Starting from 300 million students, only 300 students studied there. There is no doubt that Bill Gates worked hard with dedication, but luck played a very important role in his life. Even Bill Gates himself says that if it weren't for Lakeside School, Microsoft would not exist. On the other hand, there was a student named Kent Evans in Bill Gates's class. His skills, ideas, and work ethic were better than Bill Gates. However, he fell from a mountain and died. Out of 10 million students in America, Zrania, only one high school student falls from a mountain and dies. Yes, only 1 out of 10 million, and that was Kent Evans. This happened due to his bad luck. The author of this book says that nothing is as good or bad as it seems. After hearing a success story or reading about it online, you shouldn't assume that you'll succeed the same way. Nor should you give up after hearing an unsuccessful story. There might be other reasons for their failure that you won't face. Also, remember that your luck does not decide your future. Your dedication and hard work decide your future. You have to work hard, learn from your mistakes. Life is too short to learn from only your mistakes. So, learn from other people's mistakes to move forward in life. Lesson number 3. How much money is enough for you? People who are poor want to become millionaires. Millionaires want to become billionaires. And billionaires want to become the richest person in the world. Money is something you can chase endlessly, but it will never satisfy your greed. You'll eventually tire out, but your greed will never end. So you need to know your enough point. You need to know when and where to stop. Do you want to earn 10 crores and then retire, or do you want 100 crores? You need to know this. Warren Buffett explains this very well. To make money they didn't have and didn't need, they risked what they did have and what they did need. In other words, they risked their important assets for something that wasn't necessary. That's why you need to know your enough point. You need to know how much money you want to earn, and then stop. You should rest and enjoy the fruits of your hard work. People often try to earn more and more by comparing themselves with others. You should avoid this completely. If your annual income is 1 crore, there will always be someone earning 10 crores. Someone else will have 100 crores, and someone will have 1,000 crores. And the race continues. That's why your life is your own. Your thoughts are your own. Your hard work is your own. So why compare it with others? Lesson number 4. The power of compounding. Around 2,000 books have been written on Warren Buffett, discussing his investment strategies. Everyone focuses on how Warren became one of the richest people in the world through his investments. But no one focuses on the fact that Warren was just 10 years old when he started investing. Warren is the richest investor in the world, but not the most profitable investor. Jim Simons, the head of a hedge fund company, compounds at 66% annually since 1998, but Warren compounds at only 22% annually. Now you might think Jim's wealth must be much greater than Warren's, but that's not the case. Warren's wealth is $127 billion, while Jim's is only $27 billion. This is because Simon started investing after the age of 50, while Warren began at 10. Warren Buffett earned $113 billion after 65 years of investing. So let your money compound after investment, and always invest for the long term. Lesson number 5. Getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. Morgan Housel says that becoming rich in today's world is not difficult. The opportunities are so vast that you can work hard for 5 to 7 years and become rich. But staying rich is more difficult than becoming rich. If you have some money, you'll see big malls, expensive hotels and restaurants where you'll want to live and eat. But these are actually traps designed to make you spend your money. You'll also see many ads when you turn on your phone that will do everything possible to get your money, and they will succeed to a large extent. That's why there's a big difference between rich and wealthy people. Wealthy people know not to fall into the traps of these companies. They know how to control themselves and their money. The author of this book says you should never assume that the success you achieved yesterday will guarantee future success. It's crucial to think carefully and spend wisely. The author says that in today's world, earning money is easier than keeping money. So, use your money wisely and spend it only where necessary. Wasteful spending can ruin a person. So, this was my video today in which I told you 5 lessons about money. The Psychology of Money book. I will bring the second part of this video soon, in which we will talk about 5 more rules and try to understand the psychology of money. I have worked hard on this video on content researching, video editing, and voiceover. So I will get the response of this video. When you like the video, share it, and subscribe to this channel. And tell me in the comments below what you learned from this video, or what are your thoughts about this video. So see you in the next video. Till then, wait for part 2.